Right, today I'm off out permission hunting today. I've just stopped at one farm and yep, it's good. I've got a little bit of land here. I'm pretty sure I just got popped back in half an hour and her husband's here, but I've got a campsite to do, which could be good. Pasture campsite and about 7 or 8 acres of pasture land in another part of the farm, and then I don't know, I'll have a chat with the farmer, see what else he's got. But so far, first farm, new permission, so hopefully in the new year I'll be able to get out over here. Right, I'm going to go and find another farm. I've got about 4 or 5 on my hit list to do, and if everyone's feeling the Christmas spirit, should be a good morning. Well, I had a knock on a couple of other doors, but no one's in really. It's Christmas, people are busy. I expected as much. So I'm going to have a go on this first permission. I initially knocked on their door. Got an old cherry orchard, a campsite, which isn't huge, but it could be interesting. There is a field with it, a cornfield, but it's been drilled, so I'm going to leave that till next year. And then I've got a couple of horse paddocks out front, and a bit of greenland just to my side here. I don't know. I'm going to start with the campsite, and I've got the big coil on. I'll have it set about half sensitivity, just to see how we go, and I'll get back to you. Cool. Right, my first hole is a Euro. Not quite what I was expecting out here, but then I just had a quick chat with a farmer, or landowner, and said yeah, some French people camping, so I suppose you're going to get all kinds of coins off this bit. But it's definitely ring pull central here. It is just like being on a beach. Switched the coil because the other one, it was just manic. There's just so many signals. Trying to narrow it down, so a smaller one. I might even go smaller than that yet. Or I am tempted to go in there. It's an old cherry orchard, but I don't know, it looks old. It's not going to have quite as much junk as this bit, but I've got to give this bit a go. I'll be back here. And then over there is another orchard. He's going to have a chat with the landowner there and see if he can get me in there. So hopefully next year's going to be a good year. Right, go and find some more Euro. Right, it's my first old coin. That's a young Victoria on there, presuming a halfpenny. Until I give this side a clean, I won't know how old it is. But that's a young Victoria, so that should be 1800s. Yeah, finally found an old one. Right, let's have another go. Right, I thought I'd do my new permission in 2 parts, as I was only really getting permission the other day. So I'll come back. I've got a new set of headphones I wanted to try out, the Minelab UR30s. So far they're lovely, and I've just come into a bit of pasture, dug my first target. I think it's a watch. I can just make out the numbers on the front. I'm not sure if it's going to focus, so you can just make out the numbers. That's a 12, 9 and a 6. Just see the winder on the side there, where the winder was. Yep, I got my new camera as well, so it should hopefully make some better videos. I'll be able to zoom in a bit. So cool. Right, I shall go. Right, that hole is about 12 inches deep. I've just put the big watt coil back on, because this field is quite clean, and it's getting a lot more depth. And that little button there, it's a nice condition. It's not been broken, or it's got no pattern on it, but I just found the end of a key That's a big old key, and another part of the watch. The face used to sit inside there. This coil's making a big difference. Hopefully we'll get some deeper ones, or similar depth. That's awesome. Nearly, yeah, a foot down. A bit of digging, but yeah, one nice. I think that's a military button. Trying to work out what's on it. I think I bashed it with the spade, but that will clean up. That will clean up nicely. That will. It's definitely got a lot of marking on it. It's nice. Right, next. My first musket ball. Just come out of there. I think it's been fired. Looks a bit of an odd shape. I'm sure it'll be the first of many, as I've said before. Get these things everywhere. It's a fair size one. Got the sensitivity on the machine. Manual 20. Tiny bit of discrimination in the corner. That's where that musket ball showed up. Got my threshold down quite low. That's the settings I've got for this coil and this piece of land anyway. And I shall carry on. I think I've got the top of the crotal bell here. Or a bell. It's I think it's a later one. It's not as round as the early ones. It's a fair depth yet again. I mean, this little spade is, I think, it's about 10 inches, so that'll make it about 8 inches down. Yeah, it's doing the perimeter of the field at the moment. It's a good start though. Good start to the edge. Makes me know that there's a really fine Victorian coin over the other side, but gives me a good indication that there's at least something worth digging in these fields. Right, first coin. So close to the surface, it was unreal. But it's a George. It's an old George though. You can make out the George. I think it's George the 4th. I think not 4th, 3rd. I've just got. I'm sure I can just make it out there. Clean it up a bit better. It'll might give me a head. Might give me a date. Don't know if it'll give me a date though, because it's quite worn on the other side. This side, definitely a George, as you can see. So yeah, there's some stuff buried real deep. That was about 2 inches off the surface, if that. So yeah, first coin. More of many, I hope. Well, first old coin. I've had a euro and a Polish coin and a pound coin. That's my first old coin. Well, I nearly gave up on this one. This one's over a foot deep, but I just thought it was a bit of an old tin can, but it's not. It is silver. There is a hallmark, if it will focus. Yep, there's a hallmark right in the middle. Till I clean that up. Some silver, solid silver lid of some sort. Could be interesting when it's cleaned up. Could be some other little decorative marks on it. But that took some digging. That's a long way down. It's about 14 inches with that coil. Brilliant. That's really is getting some depth, and that was a strong enough signal that I thought I'd dig it. It's a bit hesitant, but really not complaining. There's a nice little find. A threepenny bit, or 3p, 1969. Just about make it out on the bottom. Just giving it a quick clean. And there's Elizabeth on that side. I like these coins. I've not found one of these for ages. And that was just near a great big hole I just dug. There's a bit of farm equipment, bit of something or other in the bottom, but no, that's nice. I like these coins. Right, lovely. It's definitely making me dig. I'm knackered, but it says it's got a date on it. It's It's about all I can make out actually. There's a date, which is unusual. And there's Britannia. It's got a rim on this one. 17. I think it's 80. I think it's 1780. Just see at the bottom there. Not entirely sure. So there's not a lot on this side to give it away. You can make out a head. Just spin it round that way. You can just sort of make out a bust. But it's a 1780 or late 1700s. Not entirely sure who that would be. Probably a George, but yeah, what I'll do, I'll give it a clean, get me eyeglass out on it and have a look. Well, that's the oldest one here so far. Awesome, it's been a good day. The light's fading. I'm probably going to go home in a minute. I've only done a quarter of this tiny little paddock, so I'm really happy today. Right, another after in the new year I shall come. Right, small finds round up from the end of the day. It's probably about 3 or 4 hours, say, over 2 days. That little silver tin lid is approximately 1920, going off of the hallmark letter, made in Birmingham, and the maker is A.D. Lovekin Limited. The oldest coin is a George I halfpenny, and you can get the date off the bottom. I had to use an eyeglass. It's about all that is visible. 1719. That's a George III halfpenny, 1770. Victorian halfpenny, 1863. That is the current coin, and that was 1963. Threepenny bit. That is a Polish coin, and I have no idea how to pronounce it. It was 1998. 5 of those, whatever that is. A current pound coin and a euro. One button with the Royal Crest on it. That's a Crotal bell top. Musket ball. The watch that's kind of interesting. You can make out all the numbers off on the front there, but on the back, you can, in the silver, I've just kind of knocked off some of the crud, and there is a slight. There was a number 2 coming through in the silver, but I was saying I found a bit more of that. That's the junky stuff. That's off, I don't know, piece of machinery. The interesting bit, which I didn't know until I got home, I thought that was a key. I wasn't entirely sure. It's a very old key. And further down the field, I didn't even know it was related till I got in. Just found the barrel of it, and where it snapped, it does actually go together. So the main part of the key may well be still there. I might still find that. But yeah, not a bad day. So the headphones are great, brilliant headphones. The coil was awesome. So hopefully my new little camera has taken some slightly better video. Right, I shall go back there in a couple of days hopefully. Till next time.